Good morning, afternoon, and evening, ladies and gentlemen. So, and this is actually one of those rare times it's actually good morning in our point of view.
Yeah?
Yeah, because we don't do this much.
We always film at night.
Yeah, which means we can't film in the morning because we're dead tired.
But we pulled it together today.
Yeah,
Pulled
very
it
much
together.
so. In honor of the releasing of the reverse retro, I have got my what is this called? Just navy blue retro, or?
The Blue Heritage jersey.
And you have the
Kachina.
Kachina.
The Kachina.
Is it funny that jersey was frowned upon when it first came out because it looked
Well, it's
terrible?
funny. If you look at the thing about this jersey is that the only reason people love it is because it's nostalgic. That's the thing about a lot of like the old stuff is that, like, for example, the Mighty Wing that a lot of people like. I still don't like it.
Or let's
A
not
lot of
jump.
people
Let's
like
not
it.
jump. Okay.
It's just
So this is
nostalgic.
what we're gonna do. They released the reverse retro jerseys
All 31.
the other day, and we're gonna go through all of them. For anybody who can't see this, because I'm looking at the camera right now, and we know you can't see it, just Google it. It's not hard.
They're everywhere.
They are everywhere, and it'd honestly be hard to miss them.
Yeah.
But we will be talking about all of them. So first one.
We're gonna go through the West in this video.
In this video, okay.
Yep. Well, we'll do West
Think-
and East separate.
okay. So what do you think of the Ducks one?
Ducks.
I think they had the right idea, but they really wanted that. Like, it's funny. It's not horrific, but the problem is it doesn't. It's trying too hard, I think.
I know why they did it. I don't like it.
Like,
but then again,
'cause they have wild.
I've never
wing
liked
flying
that
through.
the Mighty Wing. I've never liked that.
him, but only when it's just his head.
Well, yeah, but that's not the Mighty Wing. The Mighty Wing is
Mhm.
specifically this one.
Mm-hmm.
I like it when it's just the head, but I think because they had that as the alternate last year on the black jersey, they really wanted to throw a curveball because people will buy this.
Well, people
It's-
buy all of them, no matter what,
Oh yeah,
even if they shouldn't.
but
So now we get to probably one of the better ones, the Arizona Coyotes. And it's ironic because the Arizona Coyotes in this one bring back a similar very old logo
Oh.
as the Ducks
On
one.
the- it was
And,
the
and
old-
they do the same thing here. They do that landscape photo, like where this
yeah,
is just
it
the
used
water
to be
and
the
there's
green
that.
jersey with that, but they went purple.
I like it. It's funny though. It's one of those jerseys
I like
that
it too, but do you?
the purple feels a little overpowering. Like you don't know
so.
how many in. Okay, so here's my
The
question.
purple goes well
What
with the
color?
orange.
What color pants and like
Black.
black pant? Okay,
Black
and
pants.
what about helmet?
Helmet? Black helmet.
Okay, like I'm just wondering how this
Black
color
gear.
codes with the rest of the gear.
I think you put black gear, you put the purple socks, and
Okay.
you do a landscape on the socks too.
yeah.
Around the socks.
I don't know.
That'd be kind of nice.
That would be terrible.
That'd be kind of sweet.
It's fine. Like I like this jersey, but I also feel like this jersey is very out of left field. Like in the sense of like the color palette of it.
I do prefer this one.
Yeah, and I feel like though a lot of teams were afraid to go this bold in their decisions because they were kind of afraid of how it would look.
New York Islanders.
Okay, we will get there.
Sorry.
The New York Islanders one is a joke. Is an absolute joke. It's not even in reverse. It's just the same.
Oh no, the white and orange change places
Oh
though.
God, hot diggity damn.
They change places.
Okay, so now we get to one of my favorite ones.
Blasty.
Blasty, which is the Fire Horse. And that is for the Calgary Flames. So this isn't the exact same as it. They pretty much changed it here. Also, I love how some meme accounts reacted to this about how the Calgary Canucks, and they're like, "Are you kidding me? Now this isn't even funny." How they made that? Yes, because when they showed this, they showed just the
the shoulders.
no, just the
collar?
The collar. And they're like, "Are you kidding me?
It's just. I see.
This isn't funny anymore." So you're like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, I like that one
It's good.
a lot." It's very
nice.
and like because you couldn't go too much retro because Calgary's one of those teams that have used their retros, have kind of brought them back.
And
as
yeah,
their
they're now
common ones.
using
a lot,
their
like, the
original
Capitals,
stuff.
for example, have done that. Mostly the Capitals. Done
Well, the Capitals to an extent. They have like a modern twist on their original
Yes.
stuff. Yeah.
So now we get to the Edmonton Oilers. I don't feel much special about this one.
I was really hoping that they would do with the orange and blue, like the flying oil drop in the gear. Remember that?
Oh yes, that's like the 06 Oilers right there.
Either that or maybe do
the Ryan Smith Oilers,
or even do that with. Do you remember like in 2007 when they had like the darker blue and they almost had like a silver and the different kind of orange? Yeah, they had like those. And then,
like, these aren't bad, but these don't seem. They don't.
It just seems like another jersey.
Although
like
I will
another
say,
jersey that
as I look at this
that's
jersey,
so similar to what they already.
The more I look at this jersey, I can't imagine the Gretzky era Oilers wearing that jersey. Because you see him, especially when you get, like, don't focus, especially, maybe because I'm not seeing a lot of it in this photo.
Yeah.
But, like...
One thing I will say is that the big rumor before this one came out was that they were going to reverse the colors on the logo. So the big rumor was that that the blue and orange on the logo would switch places.
They're not that bold.
I mean, if you look
the
at
Edmonton Oilers,
they're not that bold. However,
are not known for their
look at their
openness.
alternate jersey last year. That was bold.
What was their alternates?
It was like the all blue with the orange outline. I didn't like it.
Oh,
and the logo.
Yeah, that's not terrible, but it's just kind of a stealth.
It was
just a stealth one repeat.
It was so overpowering.
Okay, so now we go to another really solid one.
Really nice one.
LA Kings.
Going with the 1988 colors and the 1989 logo.
Yeah. It's funny because
It's really nice.
This is, like, I really do enjoy this because it just combines the best things about it. Like, I like the black and gold ones, or the black and silver ones.
Black and silver, yeah.
But yeah, like, they look really good in those purple and gold colors.
Yep.
Honestly, they're just really good.
And I think it's honestly, I don't know what else I would have asked for. Like, I mean, if you really want to, you can do the logo with the shield with the hockey sticks going across. You could have done that, but I think this is probably the right direction to go. So
yeah, and then we go from there. We go to the San Jose Sharks.
It's all right.
I like it. There's not a lot you could do.
I kind of prefer the old logo a little bit to the new one, just a little bit.
I never really would notice the difference much.
It's very similar, but
it's just the type of like shark on how they design it, or
and the triangle's a little different in the back.
Oh, okay. My mind almost messed up. I thought this was a thing on the top there, not like on the.
Oh.
You know what I meant? I'm like, what the hell did they do that shark though? No, like there's not a lot to hate with this one because it's just solid up the board. Next we go to Vancouver.
That's
Vancouver,
a nice jersey.
The Vancouver one?
Yes, I like that. It's a good take on that really ugly jersey they had with the blue and red. I like this with the green. I think it looks way better.
Okay. It's fine.
Now the only thing I will say,
it's fine.
I think it's really good.
It's fine. Carter, think about what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's a good variation of the red and blue, or the red. What was it? The red and
blue.
The red and blue. Yeah. Have you seen the red and blue? It's dog shit.
Yeah. And this is what you need to do to make that jersey good.
Is better than the red and blue. You've set a low bar.
The V is worse than the red and blue.
No.
Are you kidding me?
I know. Because
you despise that.
Because the V embraces how shite the V is. The V's got style all on its own.
I disagree. It's
so bad it's good.
Jersey.
I don't...
What do you not like about this?
It just doesn't feel... great.
The only thing I will say...
Another blue and green variation. Oh, yay.
Well, the thing that I kind of hope that they would do is even if it had just a little bit of green in the logo.
Yeah.
Like maybe this outline, make that green.
Yeah, the blue outline is a little distracting. Because I don't think it's normally blue, is it?
Although I do like how they did the white instead of the gray ice.
Oh, okay.
He's breaking out the ice.
So, Vegas
went back to the IHL. The IHL, there was an IHL team, international.
What the hell do you mean? There's nothing retro to do.
Well, there is.
Okay, just
They
tell
had
me
an
their name.
They had an IHL team called the Vegas Thunder in 1995. If you want to know any good players, Curtis Joseph played for that team.
I
Some
told
other great
you
players.
that.
I knew that before you told me.
No, you didn't.
I saw it on a post-to-post video.
Watch the video.
It was on a post-to-post video. Anyways,
I said it to you, and you're like, what? What? Him?
I don't remember this. Anyways,
Yeah,
but yeah,
just like
this
you
is
don't remember
this is
it.
Vegas trying to do a retro because they don't have anything retro because
Okay,
they came in 2017. So
so this is the thing. Here's what they took from them. Just the jersey type, where the stripes are. That's it.
yeah, because that's what that's
But,
what
like-
because it's a reverse retro.
No, I'm not saying...
What are you gonna do? Put the Thunder logo on there? You can't do that.
Really? Carolina begs to differ with you.
Okay, but that's another NHL franchise. We're talking
No,
about IHL.
But anyway, the point remains though. You're getting focused on the wrong things. This jersey's better than their alternate jersey.
Yeah, but then again, putting gold as your main color in a jersey is never a good idea. It's just
No, even the Kings learned this. The Kings' main color usually wasn't
Oh.
gold. They used a purple first.
and then they went to a gold and it didn't work, and then they eventually changed it. Like, but the thing I think the Vegas gold is even worse because it has the flaky
Mm-hmm.
tech. I don't like it.
Yes.
Like having it as a little stripe or having it as the back of the logo, that's fine.
Okay, so let's go to the Central.
Okay, Chicago. Take on their 1940.
Holy
Jersey.
crap! Was I worried about Chicago Blackhawks? I was worried for that franchise because I'm like, because let's be honest, the Chicago Blackhawks are not racist. Okay, let's get that out of the way.
well,
No, they're
you-
not racist. I know
know.
the story. Okay.
Okay, you know the story?
Yes.
I wasn't sure if we
They have had to defend the odd racist claim. But it should be noted, a lot fewer than what people think. Like, when people try to group them in with the teams that get pointed out as racists, like, they're... No.
The team was
That
made
being said,
for a good reason.
I'm always nervous when I hear the Chicago Blackhawks are releasing a new jersey, because sometimes teams like to change up their logo. I was terrified of what this logo would be, because just because you're not racist doesn't mean you can't accidentally do something racist. So I was very nervous about how this logo was going to look.
Why?
Because if they change it too much,
You're
and
worried,
it becomes a caricature, you are in trouble there.
so
You do not want
you
Chief
were worried-
Wahoo's brother, Electric Boogaloo, coming in.
you were worried they would change, like, what was it? You were worried they were going to change like the skin color or something like
Yes, and the design.
that. Okay.
They didn't really, okay? And I'm
Well,
happy with that.
they directly took the logo.
Yes.
The logo has not changed.
Yes.
Which, good decision.
Yeah.
I think it's a nice jersey.
Yeah, it's pretty solid. There's nothing special about it though, I would say. But it's
Then
it's
again,
one of
they
those
can't
things.
do that.
Let's be honest though. Brutally honest, Chicago Blackhawks have the best jersey in the NHL.
No.
Yes, they do. I'll tell you that right
They have
now.
an okay. They have an.
They have one. They have the best. They have the
They have
cleanest
one of the
jersey.
best, top 5.
No, because their jersey's so good and they don't even try. Minnesota.
Minnesota is the best.
Minnesota Wild.
Yes. Minnesota Wild. That is a nice jersey. Yes. How? Minnesota is the nicest jersey in the league. White and dark. I'm not changing my mind on that.
No.
How? What's wrong with it?
No.
What's wrong with it?
I don't have the time. If you gave me a week, I could tell you all the reasons you are wrong.
That is a nice jersey.
It's fine,
It's
but it ain't Chicago.
fantastic.
Moving on.
It's because you like chicken.
Moving on.
Colorado. I feel like I'm in the minority here when I say that it's good, but I wouldn't say it's as good as what other people are saying.
Y'all really didn't try.
Like,
You literally just said color, jersey. That's it. You didn't try.
A lot of people love this because the Nordiques logo is on it, which I get that. However,
I wonder how many of
in
those
my
people
opinion,
are from
if you're
Quebec.
gonna go Nordiques, you gotta go to the blue and red and white. Now,
Red?
well, yeah. The logo is normally red
Okay, yes.
on the Nordiques logo.
yeah.
Now, if they wanted to go really bold, they could make a red Nordiques jersey because it's reverse retro, and reverse the colors and whatnot.
Mhm.
You could do that.
Oh.
Now, I will say I like that they kept the baby blue.
Although it's
However,
worth noting,
I think it's a good jersey, but I think it could have been a lot better if they just went. Like, I know some people were saying like, oh, well then,
It's
like
worth-
even if they went a blue jersey, because some people were like, oh, it wouldn't be reversed. I don't think many people are gonna care if it necessarily fits the reverse retro. If it's a nice jersey, people will buy it. Who cares?
I will say though, I believe this is the first time they're actually acknowledging.
This is the
okay?
very first time.
So
One thing I don't like, Colorado changed their Instagram profile picture to the Nordiques logo. I don't like that.
oh no, that's dumb.
No, I don't like
And
that.
I
don't like it.
also fun fact. This is just this is an ongoing joke for me. The Vegas Golden Knights has still not announced that they have traded away Nate Schmidt on their
Actually,
Instagram.
They never said that.
No.
Holy crap.
This is a tangent, and you could probably mention this on the Vegas model, which I
Actually,
talked about a couple
Let's
episodes
hear
ago.
it.
Just one
Just
thing.
go for it.
Just one thing.
Unleash.
The Vegas Golden Knights do not mention when they trade things away. I went to the page the day he was traded. What happened? There was nothing there except about the Alex Pietrangelo signing.
And comments. about
Yes, and comments about it. I commented on it immediately. I'm like, you gonna mention Nate Schmidt? You gonna mention Paul Stastny? What they do is they put in their story, they acquired
Oh
from
my
Vancouver
God.
a 3rd round pick.
They just talk about how
They
gaining
didn't
stuff.
even put what they gave
That's
up.
disrespectful.
I stared at that and I went, also, fun fact, Derek England, Vegas native, is not playing with them anymore.
Yeah. Also,
He's
one thing,
going front
one
office.
thing I'd like to say,
You wouldn't know from their
Even-
Instagram.
even teams like the Florida Panthers will have, like, that don't have as many fans as teams like Vegas and some.
At
other-
least put in the...
They will at least. They will even make like tribute videos and stuff about players
Did
that
they?
have left.
For Mike Matheson?
I don't think they made one in Matheson, but
But at least they mentioned him in the frickin' comments.
Yeah,
They made a post, for Christ's sake.
It's not that hard. It takes like not a lot of time at all.
You guys probably have the templates already.
Now I do think we need to move on to Dallas. I am so disappointed.
Oh man, I'm
This could have been amazing.
I'm deeply
This
disappointed.
could have been fantastic.
Like, boys,
using the old Mike Modano era Dallas Stars.
those jerseys are clean.
Those jerseys are amazing, and they
and
made
you
one mistake.
ruined
They
them.
made 2 mistakes here.
Look
Number
what
one,
they did to my boy. Look
Two
what they
things.
did to my boy.
2 things. Number 1, why is the bottom white? That should be green.
It looks like the fucking thing Luigi wears when he gets the fucking fire flower. What is this? It's just white, and a little green.
But they also.
What's this shit of black stripe here?
Also, why is it silver? Why would you have silver text on a white jersey?
Yeah, okay, this is, yeah, you're right, this pisses me off. Go right now, go look at the Dallas Stars reverse retro jersey. Here's the problem here. You can see the fucking patch where they put the logo! Because it's different shades of white, you dumbass!
It really shows up here, actually.
Well, yeah!
Now, one thing I will say is that I think what they should have done is they had Dallas in green. That's good. I'd say even write stars in green and have the star outline be green.
Gray and white
Have
together!
have the inside of the star be silver. That's fine. And have the bottom here be green, and then have this green stripe be black, and this black be silver, and that's great. But they had probably one of the easiest jobs.
This is
How
worse.
can you screw this up?
Is this worse than the bull uterus?
No,
You know the one I'm talking about?
it can't be worse than the Wooterus.
The Wooter. The Wooter.
It can't be worse than the Wooterus.
People that don't know are probably giving the
Search up
weirdest
the
faces.
Dallas Stars Bull jersey or the
No!
Wizards. What?
I started that joke. I realized we have a ranging audience. Just search up the Bull jersey.
And you will figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully. Next.
This had so much higher expectations.
Minnesota. I like it.
Yeah, it's solid.
It's nice.
It's solid. It's funny. It's not. There's not much to hate with it.
The
Honestly,
new logo
they
with the old
could've-
colors looks good.
You know what they could have done though?
Could have added a little bit of black.
No, they legitimately just could have went all in on that
They could have.
North Stars because it's from their place.
Although to be fair, if they did or didn't, I would still like the jersey.
Yeah.
Whether it's North Stars or this. So
Yeah.
honestly,
Okay.
nope, I got no issues with it.
Yeah, sure.
Nashville. With the silver. It looks white from here, but it actually is silver.
I don't hate it.
It's kind of like that mid 2000s. One thing that I absolutely love about this is that they don't have the stupid yellow stripe in the logo.
Here's my question:
The silver and
Is
blue
the
logo.
eye different?
No.
It's always been yellow.
I guess.
What? What do you mean you guess? You just said flat out yes,
Pretty
and then
sure-
you're
I
like
am
ah
almost
da.
Anyways, but I think the silver and blue look is a lot sharper.
It looks a lot it looks like a reinvigorated yellow. Like it has a lot of punch to it.
Yeah. I know some people wanted the
It has more than that.
some people wanted the Nashville jersey with the triangle and the mustard. Yeah. You remember
You
that?
don't want
That's
that.
hideous.
That's like
One of the worst jerseys.
it's like their worst variation of the Sharks thing. With the Sharks have the triangle, and then they put the shark through it.
Oh,
But it's like that, yeah. So then we go to St. Louis. I see. Okay, it's funny.
I'm
St.
not a
Louis
fan.
is a funny one. I didn't hate this one, but then I realized the rest of the world did, and I went, oh.
I don't hate it, but
Can
I
you
think
explain what? Can we explain why?
explain why I don't hate it.
No, why people don't like it. Okay, you say why you don't hate it, and I'll tell people why. You don't
I
like it.
I like it so much better when they did the alternate and they had the red at the bottom and the blue here. It's just very overpowering. Now, to be fair, does St. Louis really have another choice? No. They don't. Maybe do your modern jersey with the old colors, but that maybe like
Maybe do your modern yeah.
I mean, you could do that, but other than that, this is what you have to do.
So people
because
don't
you
like.
can't do the red on the bottom because you already did that like last year.
People don't like that the red is the main color, is what it sounds like.
Yep, and that's fair. It's overpowering.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
I look at this and it screams McDonald's. All the red, some yellow, and then just a touch of blue. I don't know where McDonald's is a touch of blue, but the red and
In
yellow.
their boots. And their play structures.
In their play structures. There
And
you
their
go.
boots.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. You
Yes.
heard it here.
Yeah.
No, McDonald's has blue in their
The
place.
final.
Winnipeg Jets. I'm not crazy about it.
Really? You sounded a lot more energetic about it when we talked about it the other day. I remember people
It's
in this
just
one are just
bland.
so mixed. I've seen this ranked in S tier and all the, like as high as S tier and as low as C tier.
I think I put it in D tier.
Yeah. It's tough. Like I'll probably get it because, you know, Christmas is coming up and finding a
I'm
Christmas.
gonna get blasted. Get blasted.
Making a Christmas list is hard.
Blasty the horse, man. Get your
If I want Blasty, I'll play NHL 6. Leave me alone.
Get your boy Kippers.
Get my boy Kipper. No, but like the thing with the Jets one is it's just so aggressively muted.
Yeah, I
Like,
think this really needed. I think this
aggressively.
really needed a touch of red.
You
man.
just like the thing is like if you look at their jerseys, so like I'm wearing this one. I like this one more than I like the Aviator one, and I like this one more than I like the white one. I like the white one too, but I
The
like
white
this
one's
one the
really-
most.
Yeah, that's fair.
This one balances it. Why does it balances it? Because you can see the red on my jersey that helps balance it.
Well, you can see
This one doesn't have it. It has gray where gray.
They wanted to use the new colors, and I get that, but like
But they
they really
But
couldn't
that's
put
the
a
thing,
touch
though.
of red in
The
there.
gray isn't a prominent looking color on that Jets jersey. It's the navy. It's the dark.
Well, I think they
navy-ish
wanted
blue.
to do like a gray jersey, just because in the sense of how many teams use gray jerseys? Vegas, that's it.
Oh yeah. L.A. The Kings do.
They use black and white. They have gray on their jersey.
Okay.
But the only time they use gray as a prominent jersey is when they do like winter classics and stuff like that. So I guess they just kind of wanted to go out and do something like this. But I saw actually, a buddy of mine, he made a design, got featured on Bar Down and whatnot, and it was and he had some of the lighter blue.
That's not gonna go to his head.
And then the red as the pinstripe. So I preferred that. So.
That ain't pinstripe.
Well,
Do you know what pinstripe is?
it's a little maybe a little small.
I played baseball. I know what pinstripes is.
Oh, okay. I guess we do.
Wait, pinstripe is a
Just
primary.
a small.
Pinstripe is a primarily baseball thing, and we
Well, they have them in hockey.
they
Columbus
do.
does. And,
But we
Washington.
pinstripe the crap out of our jerseys. We got our baseball pens, and they were like, "So what do you want?" And the guys are like, "Pinstripe," and I'm like, well, "Okay, that's gonna." And they're like, "All right, that'll just be like $50 more."
So here's the question: out of these, out of the
Do you want to just go by division?
out of this division, the Pacific, what's the best one?
You point first.
LA.
Okay. I'll pick Blasty, but LA's close second.
Because I was.
I'd say for me it goes just because I personally like this jersey more than I like this jersey.
Yeah.
Goes 1, 2, 3. It goes. Actually, the people probably can't see. Blasty, LA, Arizona for the top 3.
I would do
With
just
San Jose.
just rank all of them.
With San. Okay. For me, it goes top to bottom.
Just
Calgary, LA, Arizona, San Jose. Then it gets tough. Vancouver, Vegas, Edmonton, Anaheim.
okay. For me, it goes L.A., Calgary, Vancouver, Arizona, San Jose, Vegas, and then Anaheim, Edmonton. And the reason I'm saying that is just because I think I give more credit to Anaheim because they went out on a bit more of a limb.
Okay.
I think Edmonton was a little bit too
Yeah.
safe.
And what about now we go to Central?
Central. So you want me to go first, or
I can go first.
Okay, go for it.
Ooh, where the hell do we start?
Do you want me to start? I know.
No,
exactly.
I can go. It's funny. I don't actually. Now that I look at this, I'm just like, ugh.
It's really not as good as the division.
Nashville. I go Nashville first. That looks solid.
Yeah.
Colorado.
Yep.
Oh God.
Really? How is this so tough? For
This
you?
is tough for me because I don't feel anything special about this jersey. I guess Minnesota.
Chicago because it's not racist.
No.
Because you were
Minnesota.
worried about that.
Then yeah. Okay. Well, like Chicago, Winnipeg, St. Louis, Dallas.
I would go Minnesota, Nashville, Colorado, Chicago, Winnipeg, St. Louis, Dallas.
Yeah, Dallas sucks.
Dallas is terrible.
Dallas sucks.
It's horrible.
It's funny though because Dallas literally did the revert. You know what they did the reverse of? They did the reverse of their last jersey that they made, which was super heavy on the black, and then they just made one super heavy on the white.
Well, you know what I was really worried about? I was really worried they would just write Dallas. Remember that? And they just write Dallas.
Yeah.
It was just brutal.
Yeah. No. This is So this is our Western Conference video.
Yeah.
The Eastern Conference will probably have a lot more bad jerseys because just off the top of my head, I can think of some
And some really good ones.
and some good ones, but I can think of like at least 3.
One thing I will say about these reverse retro jerseys is there is a lot of really nice jerseys that they did put out.
But
now,
a lot of them
there's
are
all-
cash grabs.
Well, all of them are cash grabs.
Yes, but
The
some
only-
of them you can tell they just went and looked at it and he's like, paint it different. Done.
But to a certain well, here's what I'll say. Who cares?
Yeah.
If it's a nice jersey and I want to buy it, I'll buy it. Who gives a shit?
What if it's a crap jersey?
Then I won't buy it.
And then you don't.
Simple.
So you're not buying the Detroit Red Wings practice jersey?
Okay, that's an ugly jersey. It's a disappointment.
Okay, we'll get into that in the next video. So, if you like that video, please leave a like, share it, and subscribe, and be sure to follow us on Instagram, and thank you for watching. Comment below what your thoughts on the jerseys were, and rank them as well if you want.